Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show.
Oh my God.
Likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey,
None are better than this one, the best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick Mahomes.
and staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Kamen Entchev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Kamen Entchev here with Rip Camelucci, ready for an awesome noon show. We got that quarterback room series. We just started it late last show. 1 box in, no headliners. We got 19 headliners in 29 boxes. I believe 16 photo headliners, including a Tom Brady Super Bowl champion inscription right there.
Bruh.
It's an awesome lid. By the way, that's worth around $3,700 in retail value.
For an authentic?
Authentic with an inscription. $3,700. That Dan Marino probably in the ballpark of $1,300, give or take,
13.
on a custom Speed Flex. We're looking at roughly $5,000 in retail value in the AFC East double up if it happens. Brady and Marino. And to get that double up, you can pay as little as $200. I think it's 95 times 2.
Yep.
$190, a little bit of tax.
Nailed it.
Roughly $200 for $5,000 in value. In that quarterback room, every single box is a quarterback. Cannot wait to get started, Rip. How you doing this afternoon?
I am doing so well, Kamen. The UA and the AM show was absolutely on fire, and there's no reason for that fire to be extinguished in the noon show. The quarterback room, I've already said it. If this man has to pull that Dan Marino out in front of my face,
I will.
I'm going to find every Theismann in this warehouse.
I'm going to face you.
and burn them.
I'll tell you what. One thing that can get extinguished this show, for sure by 3 p.m. will get extinguished, the quarterback room series.
Yes, sir.
Now, with those quads, those go quickly. I don't see why we shouldn't get that extinguished before we wrap up, you and I, for the day around 5:30.
I've got no good reason for it.
So definitely should be gone. Let's get the show started. 2 virtual dice looking for 6 or higher in the dice roll. We got ourselves 6 on the dot. 6 on the dot. So that is an awesome number. Not a lot of clicks. Should be a lot of fun here. 6 on the dot.
Low lift.
As far as our chase, let's see what we got. I even updated the quarterback room in here. Let's see what we're chasing for the noon show here. Noon show. We have the quarterback room. It's like it's destiny or something. It's like we got destiny here in the break room.
I'm your density.
It is destiny, Rip Camelucci. Absolute destiny here in the UA live break room. We'll be doing a lot of quarterbacks, Whole lot of quarterbacks here in the UA Live break room.
Whole lot of shaking going on.
Can't beat a quarterback, man. The most expensive signatures, the best signatures for the quarterbacks. No doubt about that. So let's get the party started. We have a quarterback room single that's only 2 to go. Let me show this off. Actually, none to go. So that's coming up. So real quick, here's that series, guys. We have awesome lids. Every single headliner left. Again, 3-time Super Bowl champion inscription. Actually, I think that's, let me double check what this says. 7-time Super Bowl champion. Excuse me, I didn't say 3-time.
Well,
I was
because
thinking
you don't
3-time
think
MVP.
about, and you don't
7-time Super Bowl champion.
But you don't think 7 with the Patriots. At least that's where my head was going. So when it had a little squiggle in it, I second guessed myself, but it is 7-time
Super Bowl champion. So again, guys, you go to fanatics.com. We have a Super Bowl MVP inscription for the Bucks, $3,700 retail value. You go to the one for the Patriots with 2 inscriptions, $4,700. So it's a roughly $3,700 retail value for that Tom Brady helmet. Come and get it, guys, in that quarterback room, the greatest quarterback of all time. So QB room coming up, QB room single number 2. Go ahead and drop me a box number. This should definitely be the hot break here, as Frankie's bringing it into the room here.
It's a hot break. Boo-doo-doo-boo-doo.
Coming in hot.
It's a hot break.
Coming in hot here in the break room. All right, so we got Solomon Ray. Solomon, if I butchered that, please correct me. We don't have a Hove and Hub situation in our hands, Rip. We don't want that. We don't want that. I was right, by the way, Frankie. Rip was wrong.
Yeah.
I love you, buddy.
Okay.
We got Amanda Keel,
It's settled.
Jose Rodriguez, Matthew Davis, Lauren Benjamin, Jason Melton, and Christy Hanley. Give you guys about 30 seconds in a box number. Otherwise, I'll go to the wheel. Once I pull up the wheel, all box numbers are closed.
And all bets are off.
Looking for the GOAT, Tom Brady, 7-time Super Bowl champion. We also have Peyton Manning in this series. We also have Drew Brees in this series. We also have Dan Marino in a custom. We got Terry Bradshaw, Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, Joe Montana, some of the best of all time, and some of the best current quarterbacks in the all-quarterback series. All right, I'm going to go to the wheel. I'm going to go ahead and spin this wheel here. Let's see what we got here. For our quarterback room single, we are going to go ahead and go with box 14. That is the Steve Grogan box. The first Patriot quarterback to go to the Super Bowl. Not quite the accolades of Tom Brady. 14, the Steve Grogan number coming up. The Groganator. I did see Jason call 4. Guys, once we pull up the wheel, all box numbers are closed. So just a wee bit late, Jason. Obviously, if we end up going with your box 4 and we change the box number, then it would have been the changing the results of the break. Was that nice of Frankie? Just such a nice guy.
Yeah.
All right. We'll go 6 times for our spots. All right, good luck, guys. We will go, like I said, 6 clicks. We are looking for Brady, Montana, Marino, Manning, some of the best quarterbacks of all time in the break room. So we got Jason Melton. I got you. Jason says, no worries. Thank you, Jason. What's your squad, Jason? That's a newer guy I don't recognize. Favorite football team? Favorite sports team? All these new people. Solomon, I don't recognize. Lauren, Jose, Christy. Got a lot of new blood in the break room. Let us know your teams, guys. So Jason's got the NFC North. Matthew's got the NFC South. Solomon, NFC East. Lauren Benjamin, NFC West. Christy Hanley, AFC North. Lauren Benjamin, AFC South. Amanda Keel, AFC East. And Jose Rodriguez, AFC West. Isn't Amanda a Dolphin fan? Mm-hmm. So she's got the Marino spot, right? How about that, Amanda? How about that? All right, guys, good luck. First box of the noon show, first of many. We are starting with a secondary headliner, 4-time Pro Bowler, one of the best dual-threat quarterbacks of all time. It is the Kelly Green jersey, very clean on Reno Cunningham. Fly, Eagles, fly. Solomon Ray, NFC East. You're taking home the Cunningham jersey. Jason's a Niners fan. We got the greatest Niner of all time in this series, Joe Montana there, Jason, which is a Niners fan's dream. All right. That's all of them, Frankie? 28 left. Good ring at the door on the way out. Appreciate you, brother. Great job as always. Frankie here in the break room. Solomon Ray in the house.
Solomon.
A nice jersey, says J-Bo. Very, very nice jersey. I love the Green Eagle. Very, very clean, to say the least, right here on Randall Cunningham. Also a Viking quarterback at one point, part of that 15-1 Minnesota Viking team with a rookie Randy Moss, Chris Carter. Just a kicker in the playoffs did him dirty, Rip. Anderson, I think he missed like one kick or no kicks all season. Then he misses in the playoff game, and they lose to the ATL Atlanta Falcons, who ended up losing to the Broncos in the Super Bowl that year.
Tough stuff.
What's up, Hannah Cameron Lee? I know Cameron and I are heartbroken about the Trent McDuffie news, Kansas City Chief corner. I know they got a late first-round pick, but one of the best corners in the game. I definitely will miss him in Kansas City. McDuffie, absolute beast. I know quarterbacks in this break room probably would not want to face him, although guys like Tom Brady, Dan Marino, Peyton Manning, they probably are not fearful of McDuffie or anybody, Rip. These are some of the best icons of all time here at UA.
We ever get any O.J. McDuffie in the room?
No O.J. McDuffie. We got O.J. Simpson. We got Orange Shoes.
O.J. McDuffie was Marino's wide receiver one for some time.
I mean, we get the Marx Brothers.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
want
starting
O.J.
to lobby for some O.J. McDuffie. Maybe a little dual-signed Aronde Gadsden Jr.
Veach is always cooking up some stuff. The Chiefs are very well managed. The GM, they do a great job with those late first round, second round picks. Guys like Kelsey, Tyreek Hill, Nick Bolton. They've done a good job with those picks. So I know a few more folks just filtered in. So if you saw my intro a little while ago, you saw me talk about this, but I want to make sure everybody is aware of what we got going on right now in the break room. Normally, the Tom Brady series, Rip, we're talking about a high roller, which is 400 a spot, 400 and change, speed flex, 170 for the single. Occasionally we get Brady in vault. Pretty rare, though. Usually the Brady series are a lot of money to get in. In this case, it's as little as $95 in the quarterback room series for the greatest quarterback of all time and the most expensive signature in football memorabilia, Tom Brady.
Less than $100.
So this is what we're looking at, guys. Tom Brady, authentic helmets with inscriptions, Super Bowl MVP on a Bucks lid worth $3,700, Fanatics.com. The normal Brady helmet's worth around $2,700 for the authentics, Rip. So that means that an inscription for Tom Brady adds on about $1,000 per inscription. For example, we have this Tom Brady Patriot lid on Fanatics for $4,700 that has 2 inscriptions. So the retail value, you might be able to get it a little bit less on eBay, maybe, but retail value for a Tom Brady authentic with an inscription, we are looking at $3,700.
Okay.
$3,700.
All right.
Retail value for Tom Brady. This is a slate with the Super Bowl champion times 7 inscription. This Dan Marino, by the way, Rip, talking about one of the best quarterbacks of all time. It's a ripped custom rivalry speed flex with the signature, the 305 on there. This bad boy in the ballpark of 13, 12, 1400. I would say roughly a Marino custom flex and a Tom Brady with an inscription. These 2 helmets are worth roughly $5,000 combined. If you get the AFC Eastern double box break, you can get $5,000 in value for $190 in the double.
That Marino's so nice, I'm distraught.
Right?
Yes.
We have plenty of other double-up options. Cowboy fans, Dak Prescott, Roger Staubach in the NFC East. We have ourselves, how about Joe Burrow and Terry Bradshaw, AFC North double-up. We got a custom Baker Mayfield flex compared with the Drew Brees mini in the NFC South. We have a lot of options, guys, in this break room. Jared Goff, custom flex compared with the Brett Favre speed flex.
3 to go in that double.
Those 2 combined worth north of $2,000 as well. So there we go. So Christy says, just made a purchase. No clue. I just love memorabilia. What happens?
That's
so
I talk a lot about the action is the juice.
So Christy, I'm going to break it down for you here. I know Christy was in the AFC North. Unfortunately, you did not win in the quarterback room break. what we run here at UA is, for the most part, NFL divisional breaks. There's a 1 in 8 chance to win for every spot you buy. Say you buy 3 spots, you would have a 3 in 8 chance to win. You buy in a double box break, you keep your same division for both boxes. For example, you pay $190 in the double box in the quarterback room. You could, best case, win a Tom Brady helmet and a Dan Marino Speed Flex. Retail value about $5,000 combined. That's your best case. Worst case, you don't win anything. You do get 2 chances in a double box break, though. 2 helmets come out. Welcome to UA. Christy says, Bofa. We got Maresca, Brian Maresca saying, if Rip does not see Marino today, we know he is cursed.
Yeah, I'm like Danhausen cursed, like straight up. I don't expect you to know who that is.
Completely honest, Brian, I'm not worried about it. I mean, I can see how hot these breaks are moving already. We have ourselves the double just sold out. We have a quad that's bought into. The next single's bought into. Rip is here for the noon and 3 p.m. show. There's an extremely small chance Marino does not come out by 5 o'clock or so.
I'm just
extremely small. Extremely small. So we have a practice squad that's before the quarterback throw. Is that right, Rip?
Yes.
So we got a practice squad double coming up. That series also in a good spot. We have 6 headliners and 9 boxes in the practice squad. What is that? 4 authentics and a rep, plus a secondary headliner. So that's the other break that should be hot today. Eric Zaffron, Kyle Klein, Anthony Naimoli, and William Sprott in here. Practice squad double number 7. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. As we are absolutely cruising today on that UA Live Break page. William Sprott with 12 and 28. William's a big Bronco fan. We got Peyton Manning and also Bo Nix in that quarterback room. Come and get him. The Peyton Manning, by the way, is a football rip. So we'll go with the tenure for the Colts. But he was a Bronco quarterback as well. So obviously for William Sprott, get yourself a couple of Broncos in that quarterback room. Definitely recommend personally. So practice squad will do 12 and 28 for the practice squad double box. Double the boxes, double the fun. Let's go. Eric Zaffron, Kyle Klein, Anthony Naimoli, and William Sprott. I don't recognize Kyle and Anthony. Maybe they're not brand new, but they're new to me, Rip. Anthony is brand new, says Rip. So let me know, guys, what team you guys like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. And, of course, welcome to the UA Live Break Room, folks.
Yes, welcome, Christy. Welcome, Anthony.
Good to have you guys. Christy didn't give us her team, did she? I don't think so. So let us know, Christy, what squad you like.
12 and 28?
12 and 28.
Yeah.
Bofa says, sorry, Rip. I will try to help in that quarterback room, but I used my Lucky Rabbit's foot in the practice squad single. There you go. Lucky Rabbit's foot. By the way, Bofa, I did see your message you sent us. Thank you, my man. Sent us a picture of his collection and a nice message talking about how much he enjoys his time at UA. Appreciate it, Bofa. Rip, believe it or not, you and I and our fellow breakers and all the wonderful folks behind the scenes at UA, we are human beings. And when human beings work hard and they get a compliment, they appreciate it. Makes us feel like what we're doing is worth all the hard work. So thank you so much for the kind words, Bofa. You are much appreciated, my man. Very kind of you.
How dare... No, I'm kidding.
Says, yes, sir. Genuinely mean it. Thank you. I mean, you guys go to Google. You'll see that Ultimate Autographs has 4.9 star rating. You're never going to get a 5.0. It's not a 5 stars, Rip. You can't please everybody, but I would say our rating speaks for itself. Really positive vibes here in the break room, and people do enjoy the experience. All right, we got Eric Zaffron in the NFC North, William Sprott, NFC South, Eric Zaffron, NFC East, Williams got the NFC West, Anthony Namoli, AFC North, William Sprott, AFC South, Kyle Klein, AFC East, and William Sprott, AFC West. Good luck, guys, in the kickoff practice squad double. Double the boxes, double the fun. Got a quarterback room double coming up next. Again, that's all quarterbacks, guys, in that series. If I were playing personally, Rip, if I could play the break room right now, I would only play the quarterback room. Because I love me some quarterbacks. Oh, yeah, Pete. Black and Blue is coming up very soon. It's in the mix very soon, my man. Stay tuned next couple days. You guys close out some series. You will be seeing a little B&B. Could be as soon as today, maybe tomorrow. But yes, Pete, that is coming up. Great hit right here coming up. A guy that was here in the break room a couple weeks ago. It's LaShawn McCoy on the Eagles salute to service.
Very nice.
15,000 yards combined, Rip, rushing and receiving. 6-time Pro Bowler, in my opinion, should be a future Pro Football Hall of Famer. He's led the league in rushing yards before, rushing touchdowns. Very shifty, very speedy. LaShawn McCoy, salute to service.
Most certainly. On the 4.0s, my favorite so far. They just keep outdoing themselves.
Nice hit, great lid, says William. I agree with William and Rip both. Very, very clean on Shady McCoy. That's a sick hit. Love the SCS. Congrats, says Bofa. Couldn't agree more, my man. Very, very sick indeed. Nice hit, Eric, says Hannah. Nice helmet, says J-Bo. That's Cameron Lee out there. Sprada sends you an email, says Robert Chadbourne. I mean, look, what's great about this break room is as soon as something comes out, Rip, people already want to trade for it. Like, that's how good this stuff is, right?
Oh, yeah. That's been happening all morning.
Happened last night, too. Nice job, Eric. Congratulations on that, LaShawn McCoy in the break room.
I have to imagine people just have, like, straight up, email listservs of, like, all right, these are my UA contacts.
They do. That's an actual thing.
Sure.
I know William Maynard used to like manage it for people
really?
Back in the day. He has everyone's email. So no, that is an actual thing, Rip, which makes sense. We have a great community here at UA. Yeah. All right, one box. I'll leave McCoy up here for now. Give Shady some love. We're wheeling and dealing and breaking. We still are, baby. We still are, Bofa. It's what we do, baby. It's what we do in the break room.
It's what we do, baby. The Diaper Dandies! You ready for March Madness?
Dickie V? I love Dickie V. I am ready for March Madness. Mizzou is on the bubble. It's looking good, but still on the bubble, Rip. Hopefully we finish strong.
Yeah.
Woo! We got a beautiful lid. I love this helmet.
There you go.
How about Devontae Adams?
Midnight
on the clean Rams, black and yellow. Full-size replica, black and yellow, black and yellow. Love me some Devontae Adams. Oof. 8th all-time in receiving touchdowns. Led the league in receiving touchdowns with 3 different teams. The Packers, the Raiders, the Rams. No matter where this man goes, he simply delivers. One of the best route runners. Like myself, one of the biggest Taco Bell lovers as well. It's the great Devontae Adams for William Sprott. Very nice.
Spratty-daddy-daddy. We like to party.
William, nice hit, says Bofa. Round of applause there on the clean Adams. Last few practice squad breaks have been fire, says Bofa. Nice William, says J-Bo. Cool it, says William. Black and yellow, nice. Bob is UA contacts and my parole officer. There you go, Bob. Got to have a little bit of everything.
I heard Joe is your parole officer.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Bob and Joe. Like peanut butter and jelly. Devontae Adams and touchdown catches also like peanut butter and jelly. Nice hit, William Sprott. Very clean. Devontae Adams replica there for Mr. William.
This practice squad has been absolute banger after banger after banger after banger.
Well, it makes sense, Rip, because last night we opened 7 boxes and only had 1 headliner and a mini. So the ratios added up pretty good, and you guys are now taking advantage of the guys last night who kept on missing for headliners.
Y'all are breaking on the backs of legends.
Right? The guys who did the work last night, now you guys are paying the dividends here in the break room. Paying the dividends of the labor for the guys last night.
John Lovitz in The Wedding Singer during the audition scene.
Yeah.
He's losing his mind. And I'm reaping all the benefits. That's
like
y'all.
it.
Y'all are reaping all the benefits.
Right? Quarterback room double, which, by the way, has every single photoed headliner left. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, including Tom Brady, Dan Marino, Joe Montana, Brett Favre. I can Terry Bradshaw, so many legends,
Keep
current
going.
stars, Bo Nix, Joe Burrow, Dak Prescott, Baker Mayfield Flex. This series is nuts. We got Lauren Benjamin, Christy Hanley, Amanda Keel, Jill Lobovitz, Shane Carr, Pete Mento, Rocco Mazzella, and Amanda Keel. Something I've noticed about Wednesday afternoons, Rip, I think it must be because they love us, but the ladies tend to dominate Wednesday afternoon. The last few Wednesday afternoon, ladies have been playing actively in the break room, and taking wins off the men in this room.
Yes.
Come on, men, step up. Ladies are coming for you. And my aunt said, do women actually get boxes in your break room? Yes!
Or ladies take over and we finally, maybe we have a woman on camera one of these days.
We're trying.
A little representation.
Well, we did offer someone a couple years ago, Rip, and they originally accepted, but then turned us down because their job got back to them. So.
Oh, man. That's the story of my love life until I got married.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
18 and 21.
18 and 21. Shane Carr. Thank you, Shane. Shane's in here. 18 and 21 works for the quarterback room double. Double the boxes, double the fun. Every single photoed headliner still available. All of them. All of them, all of them, all of them. Only pulled a Reno Cunningham secondary headliner so far. What did I just click? Which, by the way, why Tito and Russell Wilson are secondary headliners? Like, that's pretty cool. I always say Russell Wilson doesn't get enough respect. I think a lot of folks have forgotten how great Russell Wilson was. You know, that might be a mini, might not be an authentic, but Russell Wilson's secondary headliner, that says enough. Best breaks on the internet, says Pete. Thank you, Pete. Appreciate that, brother. That is super kind of you. I do agree. I'm a little biased, of course, but I do agree with that sentiment. So, Ultimate Autographs, especially for helmets. Like, we're really the helmet kings, I always say, Rip. I know cards are popular. Well, if you want helmets, no better place than Ultimate Autographs. Pete Mento, NFC North. Joe Labovitz, NFC South. Shane Carr, NFC East. Amanda Keough, NFC West. Christy Hanley, AFC North. Lauren Benjamin, AFC South. Amanda Keough, AFC East. And Rocco Mazzella, AFC West. I love that name, Rocco. Rocco. All right, 18 first, 21 next. Good luck, guys, in the quarterback room. Will we see our first headliners of the show in the quarterback room? Photoed headliners. The answer is no, which means ratios just got better, Rip. One of my favorite quarterbacks, though. Nice. I love a lefty quarterback. My favorite number is 8. One of my favorite colors is teal. All that adds up to a Mark Brunell, the 3-time Pro Bowler, led the league in passing yards one season. Very, very clean Jaguar jersey, AFC South. It's all about the Benjamin, Lauren Benjamin, with the JSA cert on Mr. Mark Brunell. Nope, Cameron Lee, that practice squad double, I'm sure will be reloaded.
Yep.
It's coming right up, Cameron. No worries, no problems. Nice job, Lauren, on the Mark Brunell. So
that'll be the last double, single, and quad in the practice squad. BT Dub.
That's it.
Also, man, the Mark Brunell. When you talk about quarterbacks, you're talking about the guy who put my guy in the dirt for good. Absolutely mollywopped the Dolphins in Marino's last game. Ooh, I love the black on the sides.
I know. Clean jersey.
That's short.
That's cool.
Mark Brunell.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's the one who vanquished Marino once and for all. Like 68, 63, something like that.
I know.
Crazy.
That was nuts. Sorry for your guy, Dan. Which, to be honest with you, was the story of Marino's career. Didn't get enough help from the defense, the running game. He was the guy having to do it all.
Offensive line either.
I mean, yeah. The guy was special.
If we had the quarterback rules we have in place today, he'd be able to roll out.
And he would be able to take 15-yard penalties when he was getting hit.
That too.
And that would help. Rip,
yeah, at least something to show for it.
Why don't we do this? I want to get ahead of it because I don't see double-up options. Why don't we take the practice squad quad down?
Okay.
If they request it specifically, we can put it back up, guys.
Sure.
But looks like we've done 8 or 7 doubles and 5 singles, only 1 quad. We'll take the quad down for now. We'll rock and roll with singles and doubles. If we do want the quad up, please let us know. We can put it back up, guys. Well, I think we'll just get ahead of it so that no one's in that quad and it's just sitting like that 5th down.
Yeah.
I was having what's the word? Anxiety over that 5th down series. But it's gone now. Difficult game to watch 1 week after beating the Seahawks. I know, J-Bo. That's a tough one. All right, second box coming up. Second box coming up here in the quarterback room. This one's a little bit heavier. If you catch my drift, ladies and gents, a little bit heavier. How heavy is it, Rip?
How heavy is it?
Oh.
As heavy as my ex-wife, hey!
There you go.
I
Be careful.
I have no ex-wife.
You have no ex-wife.
Yeah.
I have an ex-fiance. You don't have no
Doesn't
ex-wife.
exist.
Don't get an ex-wife. Charlie,
Try not to.
Don't get an ex-wife.
Try not to.
All right. Well, Ultimate Autographs. I know we have the quarterbacks when they win a Super Bowl, Rip. The saying is, I'm going to Disney World.
Yeah.
At Ultimate Autographs, the saying is, I'm going to the break room because I'm going to get some heat. I believe we have a Dolphin fan in the AFC East about to snag the greatest Dolphin of all time, Dan the Man Marino. For you, buddy. You saw it. You happy? You happy? Marino. MVP.
I'm going to go
Hall of Famer.
find some rocks, put them in my pocket, and walk into a pond.
There you go. My goodness.
Oh, wow.
The Ripped Custom Rivalry. Amanda Keel. AFC East. Dan Marino. My goodness. How about that?
Is that like the third box you opened, fourth box you opened today?
Right off the
kidding
bat. Right off the bat, guys. If you like something, come and get it because it might be gone before you know it. Rip is speechless. Who knew? Exactly, Brian.
Whatever.
Exactly. Round of applause, Amanda.
I spoke.
I'm correct. All right, Amanda's a Dolphin fan, right? Or am I wrong? Maybe Amanda Adams I'm thinking of. What's your squad, Amanda Keel?
Tampa, perhaps.
Tampa, well, there's Baker Mayfield
Bucks.
still out there.
Bucks
fan. My apologies, Amanda. I think I got it mixed up with Amanda Adams, who's a Dolphin
yes.
fan. And Ashley Robertson, also a Dolphin fan. So the A ladies. Either way, you got to love that.
Either way.
That's right, Charles Nelson. Hold on, Kamen. You open the Marino in front of Rip. I call it payback for the Theismanns, Charles. You know how it is, Charles.
I don't know that I can, though, Bofa.
Awesome, awesome lid guy. So cool. Is this a swear word, Rip?
It's not. It crosses into the valley of poor taste.
Ooh, okay.
For a noon show, I'll say.
No,
And it's even
family-friendly
earlier
show.
for him out there. I'm sorry, Amanda. I might smooch that one a little bit before you get to it.
This is sick. This
It's
is sick.
incredible. It's got like that wicker weave to it. Reminds me of just like lounging on a front porch, man.
Not even the best hit in the division in this series, by the way. Because we got a Tom Brady with a 7-time Super Bowl champion
Yeah.
inscription valued at $3,700, guys, still out there.
To quote the dude, yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
Right? I mean, if you're a Dolphin fan, it's your favorite, right? It's personal preference. That's what memorabilia is.
It truly is.
If you want retail value,
Great.
Tom Brady, $3,700. That's the most expensive helmet, hands down in
Get
the break
those
room.
ducats.
But if you're a Dolphin fan, of course, it's your favorite Dan Marino rip. This is worth, north of 1,000, that 1,000 to 1,500 range. But for a Finns fan, you know what it's worth? Priceless. Priceless, baby. So
I'd give my firstborn for that helmet. I don't plan on having kids, so it's easy for me to say that.
you already have kids, dog kids.
Born, though.
Born, okay.
Yes. Born of, the DNA. I got a very cute picture to show you of Barry.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm a little sad you don't want to have human kids, but that's okay. Personal preference.
Yeah, you know what? Personal preference.
Personal
Just
preference.
like the helmets in the break room. Personal preference.
Personal
baby.
preference, baby. Very, very nice on that Dan Marino flex.
I'm going to take all the Theismann helmets and do like they did to the E.T. Atari game. Just build a big hole.
Now, Charles,
Bury 'em.
this series is called the Quarterback Room.
Ah,
There might be a Theismann in here.
There might be.
Just saying.
There might be a Mark Rippon or a Doug Williams.
Could be
Best
that.
of your emotions.
That does happen a lot to me. We actually once had the triple sign. It was Rippon, Doug Williams, and John Riggins. Because we had the quad sign too, but we had the triple.
Yes.
And I just assumed that it had Joe
I
on it.
remember that.
Then I looked and I was like, no, that's John Riggins, not Joe Theismann. Terrible.
Oh, Dolphins and Bucks.
We're both right. Teamwork, baby.
Woo!
She's a Finns and a Bucks fan.
Whoa.
My husband worked for the Dolphins. There you go. Did he work with Dan Marino?
That's awesome.
So we're both right. Alonzo got a Joe Montana jersey right now in this quarterback room series. Well, Charles, you got to get in the quarterback room.
We know that's not how it works.
Charles, you know how the story works. Come on, Charles. You watched the show. And we got to pull Joe Theismann and get a Joe Theismann story. That's the way it works. I will make a small exception, though. If the quarterback room series sells out by 2 o'clock in the next hour and 24 minutes, even if there's not a Theismann in there, Rip, I'll do a Theismann story if it sells out in the next hour and 24 minutes. How about that?
Okay,
26
nice
boxes.
fail safe.
It's a pretty high bar to set, but our customers, they're all about breaking records, no doubt about that.
Breaking boxes, breaking records.
So, Bob, have a good day. Bob is signing off
Take it easy, Bob.
because he's going to record so we can hear the Theismann story later.
Of course.
I see what you're saying there, Bob. I see. So 6 to go in that quad break, 7 to go in that single break in that quarterback room. We did pull the Marino, but guess what, Rip? Plenty, and I mean plenty left. Dan Marino is our first and only photoed headliner gone.
Gone.
Every single other name on the graphic still out there. Now, I think Patrick Mahomes will pass up some of these guys by the time he's done. But I'm a longevity guy, and I try not to be biased, Rip. So I probably put Mahomes in that 4 to 6 range if he retired today. So in my opinion, we still got the 3 greatest quarterbacks of all time in this series. That would be Tom Brady, number 1 all time. We got number 2 all-time, Peyton Manning. Number 3 all-time, Joe Montana. Then Drew Brees, probably for me is like 6th all-time. So arguably the 3 best quarterbacks ever and 4 of the top 6 all still out there in this series. Come and get them, guys. You can see Rip is fanboying right now. I'll show him. Taking pictures here. Fanboying.
Sending them to my dad.
I'm jealous, I bet your dad is.
He's the reason I'm a dog. He's the reason I'm this way.
So... a lot of great lids in this series. Let's look at some of the videos, by the way. We have this custom Trevor Lawrence drip speed flex, MVP finalist this last season. We got the splatter Jared Goff custom flex as well. We pulled the Marino. Here's that Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
Amanda said she's a Bucks and a Dolphins fan. Well, Amanda, 1 down, 1 to go. This Baker Mayfield flex is absolute fire. Very, very clean for the Buccaneers. So this is the break to play, guys. All quarterback autographs. As you guys might imagine, the most expensive autograph in football memorabilia is the quarterback. No doubt about that. Let's keep that rolling. We do have some traction on the multi-sport series as well. If you want other stuff besides football, we have these Mike Trout Nike baseball cleats. Retail value over $1,000. One of the best baseball players of all time. We have Patrick Ewing, who almost never signed signatures, which is very nice in that Knicks jersey. We got a Kyle Schwarber licensed jersey, number 2 in home runs last season. We have hockey's all-time leading scorer, Alexander Ovechkin, Allen Iverson, Jacob deGrom, Jordan Binnington with the actual Blues notes on that hockey goaltender mask. And we got a Kyron Williams flex as well in the multi-sport. Other series in a good spot right now, I'd say, is the practice squad. We have 7 boxes left, 4 headliners left. That includes 3 authentic helmets. We got the Brian Urlacher Flash Authentic. This thing is absolute fire with that Hall of Fame inscription. We got the Lynn Swan, which we pulled, was it last week or the week before? We pulled a couple of these.
Oh,
Rip.
yeah, that was like 2 weeks ago.
So that's definitely happening again.
Deja
Hall
vu
of Fame
all
wide
over
receiver, Deja Vu. We got Earl Campbell, the Hall of Fame running back, the classic Oiler lid. Then we have a secondary headliner, Steven Jackson. So that break will also happen in the show. That's 5 to go in the practice squad. Jersey break has 3 headliners in 6 boxes. That includes Deion Primetime Sanders, Devontae Smith, Roger Staubach. You can double up with Staubach and Smith in the NFC East. Diamond Helmets is all authentic helmets. These are all headliner quality. 4 boxes left. 1 photo to headliner, but the other 3, Rip, are also pretty darn good. This clean Ray Lewis Rave Authentic, NFL's all-time tackle leader officially.
Pretty dang good, man.
So that's your rundown. Those are your breaks, guys. Come and get your spots. If I had to guess, though, I'm guessing quarterback room, practice squad, and multi-sport might be the hot ones this show. And that quarterback room, I know you guys love that Marino helmet, but that's the only headliner gone. Again, I'll show you guys this here on Fanatics.com. Retail value of a Tom Brady helmet with a Super Bowl MVP inscription for the Bucks, $3,700. Normal Tom Brady helmets, authentics, usually about $2,700. You get an inscription. That would be, and actually $2,800 for some of these. But the inscriptions add $900 to $1,000 in value. That's what this Brady helmet is. It's a 7-time Super Bowl champion inscription. This is the only football player in the world's history that can inscribe that, Rip. 7-time Super Bowl champion.
Fact.
No other player could inscribe that. That is a one of one. All right, I have your permission to put that dolphin lid on the camera. Thank you, Trev. Appreciate it, brother. Just double checking it. Thank you for that permission, my man. And take the Favre helmet off? Yeah. I mean, the Favre helmet is to the side now, so it's already taken care of. I want to put this Tom Brady here. I would like that Brady helmet of the quarterback room series. Now, I'm a best case scenario guy.
That's like an investment piece right there. By the way, that quad's 5 to go.
There's no guarantees in life, except for maybe death, taxes, and a good time in the break room.
I gotta do my taxes.
But you can, in a best case scenario, win the Tom Brady helmet for $95. That is $3,700 retail value, Rip. You get it for $95.
95?
Think about all the people that in this break room will spend over $100 and buy 4 spots in a jersey break and get a jersey that's worth $100, $200 maybe.
Maybe.
You can get this that's worth $3,700. This is the type of break where everyone in the room should be in. For the heavy hitters, the big dogs, you should get in that quad. You should get in that double. But if you have a little bit less funds and you're going to spend $100 in the break room this week, you got to at least put one shot out there for Tom Brady. Because how often do we see these snipes, Rip? One person comes in one spot. I'll tell you what happened a couple Thursdays ago.
It's tragic.
We had
But it happens.
Seeing Dizzy, who I call now Bob, inside joke. He bought one spot in the high roller, the entire series, 45-box series, 45 times 8 break spots in the series. That's like 400 break spots total. He bought one spot in the whole series and won a Tom Brady Speedflex. So a lot of times it's not the guy that buys every spot. One spot is all it takes. One shot, one spot, Tom Brady, $3,700 value for only $95 in the single. That right there is ridiculous. And that's the slate. It's a very, very sharp lid. The silver for the Patriots, Tom Brady. Now, we have a mix of stuff in here. Like, we don't get footballs often. Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
This is my favorite quarterback as a kid.
That was his tool.
The football.
Yeah, that's what he used to do his job.
You know what was great about Peyton Manning, Rip? Everyone gets caught up in the spirals. He had some wobblers, but they were always right on the money every time, Peyton Manning.
Right, they got there.
They got there every time. It was perfect placement for the guy that was Brady's rival all those years.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, one of the best rivalries in sports history.
Iron sharpens iron, man.
I feel kind of bad for Peyton because, like, if Tom Brady wasn't there, he might have 5 or 6 Super Bowls. Right?
Yeah, I think he might be able to console himself in his millions of dollars. I don't feel that bad for him. I'll say that.
But he still wants
and
the
his
money.
2. I think he could probably also console himself in his 2 Super Bowls, his 5 MVPs.
It's pretty good.
I don't feel that bad for Peyton Manning. In fact, I feel pretty good for him.
Do you?
In fact, I think he did okay.
I feel
In
bad.
fact, you know what? If anything, he never beat the University of Florida.
All right, Rip. I feel a little bad for him because Tom Brady stole what would have been even more iconic career. Just a wee bit bad.
Sorry.
Iconic career, Peyton Manning. I'm a Peyton Manning fan, though.
Oh, I love Peyton.
So I had all the heartbreak in the
Yeah.
playoffs versus Brady, right? So Charles used a discount to buy in the practice squad. There you go. Store credit, my man.
Also, you're going to say that with a straight face with a Dan Marino sitting right in front of you.
I know.
That hurts.
Sorry, bud.
It's all right.
5 MVPs, though. Peyton Manning, I always say the best regular season quarterback of all time. He has 5 MVPs. Will probably never be matched in football history.
I'm going to get a Joe Theismann cameo of him roasting you.
Jerk.
If this keeps up.
By the way, we got a mix of everything.
We really do.
We have Drew Brees, second all-time in pass yards, passing touchdowns. With the Super Bowl MVP inscription, he actually beat Peyton Manning head-to-head.
Yeah, he did.
Another guy that Peyton has to be mad about, for getting only 2 Super Bowls, God forbid. We got a pair of 4-time champions in here. Joe Montana, 4-time Super Bowl champion, 4-0 in the big game, the greatest passer rating of all time in Super Bowl history, I believe 128. We got a 4-time champion, Terry Bradshaw as well, on that lunar replica, beautiful signature for the OG TB12. We got the only guy to win 3 straight MVPs, Brett Favre, on a speed flex. Again, Mr. Favre in the break room. We have 2 of the best Cowboy quarterbacks ever. Roger Staubach, he's my Cowboy GOAT, and Dak Prescott, the current Cowboy quarterback, in that NFC East double up. We have ourselves some modern superstars. Joe Burrow, top 5 quarterback. Trevor Lawrence, top 10 quarterback. Baker Mayfield, top 10 quarterback. Bo Nix, top 10 quarterback. Justin Herbert, top 10 quarterback. We have arguably 5 top 10 quarterbacks currently in football, and we have 5, actually, let's see. Brady, Manning, I know we just pulled Marino, but Breeze, Montana. I mean, Bradshaw, Staubach, and Kurt Warner, they might be just outside the top 10, but arguably 4 top 10 quarterbacks ever and 7 top 15 quarterbacks ever, Rip, in this series. We got the new guys and the legends, the best of the best.
It's like we're bringing the goods.
Bringing the goods here in the room. And you guys are catching on. That quarterback room series is moving. Let me refresh here together. Let's take a peek at how many spots. Come on, load, break page, load on me. 4 to go in that quad. 4 to go in the quad. So let's talk about some best case scenarios, Rip. I would say, even without a double up, Tom Brady helmet worth 3,700, best case scenario, no doubt, right? But otherwise, we got ourselves Jared Goff, Brett Favre in the NFC North double up. We got ourselves
That Goff is filth.
the splatter, right?
That is like, that's a more aggressive splatter than I feel like I'm used to seeing. It's almost like someone just like doused a sponge in paint and just like yeeted it
Right?
right at the helmet.
That thing is sick.
Maybe the 5-time Pro Bowler Jared Goff did that himself.
Jared Goff is special, man.
Who
This
knows?
guy, number 2 in pass yards and passing touchdowns last year. Grossly underrated quarterback on that sick lid. I like the AFC North double up.
Yeah.
I like the photo. You guys get so many helmets. A photo is a little bit different. It's easy to display. Joe Burrow. I mean, when this guy is healthy, 2 years ago, led the league in passing yards and passing touchdowns. Joe Burrow was fantastic. You have the photo in front of us here, Rip. Let's show it off.
Show it off.
Here's what that Joe Burrow photo looks like.
He has room to gallop with that autograph on the poster.
It's a big auto for
That's
Joe
what I'm
Burrow.
talking about.
One of the best quarterbacks in football. Houday legend, LSU legend. He likes Bengals and Tigers.
Look at
That's what he likes, Rip. Beautiful, beautiful photo. Fanatic certified on Joe
What's he
Burrow.
wearing there? Is that Speed Flex?
That's a Speed
Look
Flex.
at that.
Joe Burrow, it's what they wear in the games, Rip. The Speed Flexes.
Cover.
So we have the NFC West double up. We have a Kurt Warner salute to service authentic with the Super Bowl MVP and the Hall of Fame inscription. You can double that up with Joe Montana. A little NFC West double up there as well in that quad potentially. So one spot could land you multiple helmets, guys. We got the Bo Nix pairing with Justin Herbert. How about we have Peyton Manning and Trevor Lawrence, the AFC South double up on the very, very clean, custom, authentic, plus the Manning football. I will read one thing Charles said, and I'll paraphrase it. Happy 1-year anniversary to you, Rip.
Hey.
Congratulations. That was yesterday.
Yesterday.
The best
you.
year for Rip here at UA. Appreciate it, man. 4 more years. 4 more years.
Hopefully more than that.
Let's go.
If you'll have me. If y'all will have
We'll
me.
start with 4 and we'll build, Rip. How
There we
about
go.
that?
There
We'll
we
start with 4 and we'll build.
I'm glad that my request for a 4-year contract went through.
There you go. Perfect.
Signing bonus,
Perfect.
incentives,
So, our own Rip Camelucci.
per diems.
So 4 to go in that quad box break, guys. Who's going to get that 380 in the quad, but 4 boxes come out, 4 chances for some quarterbacks. We got the heat in that QB Room series. I want to give a shout out to the customers that have ordered today for our noon show. Chris Leggett, Corey Doback, Christy Hanley, James Stanhope, Cameron Lee, Amanda Keel, Rocco Mazzella, William Sprott, Pete Mento, Mike Monar, Shane Carr, Joe Labovitz, Anthony Namoli. We got Jason Melton, Lauren Benjamin, Josh Simmons, Matthew Davis, Kyle Klein, Jose Rodriguez. So that's all people in this show. And plenty more obviously ordered at 9 on a very, very busy show.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget RIP, unlimited RIP stops. It's important for your contract. What does that mean, unlimited RIP stops?
A rip stop is what I call whenever I have to go use the...
Oh, okay. Yeah. There you go. Impressive.
A little UA and the AM lingo.
I got you. The RIP stops. Brian gets it. He gets it. So who's going to get that quarterback room? I would also like to get this multi-sport single done. $87 a spot RIP. Let me bring out the cleats. I'll bring them out. I'll get out too. I like to get up once in a while. Here are the Mike Trout cleats. I'm a broadcast journalist, RIP. That's my training background, and my teachers were big in saying, right to your video, show and tell. Mm-hmm. So let's show and tell the memorabilia.
Oh, man. I'm having flashbacks to working in a shoe store, man.
Right? Although, you weren't selling shoes worth over $1,000, though. These are Nike cleats.
I was selling
with the Mike Trout
$120
autograph.
Skechers shape-ups.
Ooh, okay. Here's the Mike Trout cleats, guys. A multi-time MVP, one of the best 5-tool players, one of the most expensive signatures in baseball. We've had about 5 cleats in my 5 years here. These are extremely rare. I love the Nike swoosh. Very, very nice for Mike Trout, the Angels icon here in the break room, Mike Trout. So that could be one for as little as $87 in that multi-sport break for the guys that like more than just football. I love football. I also love all sports, though. So I know you guys on the weekend get spoiled with the Weekend Warriors series.
I love it.
I don't get to see as much multi-sport stuff. So whenever I get to see multi-sport during the week, my face lights up.
There you go.
Look at my face. Look at my face.
Oh, my God. You're glowing.
I'm glowing. It smiles. Smiles all around, guys.
Smiles for miles.
One of them is signed, Charles. One is signed, one is unsigned. We always take care of our customers, and for the longest time, we would have, one signed basketball shoe of Allen Iverson. Someone complained and said, "Where's the other shoe?" Well, guess what? We got 2 shoes for you.
We got the pair.
By the way, look at the 27 on there. That's the 27 around the lace, Red. 27 around the lace for Mike Trout. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful cleats here in the break room. 2 of them. One of them is signed for the great Mike Trout. So that's for the baseball guys here with opening day around the corner, World Series Baseball Classic, spring training. We didn't forget you baseball guys here in the room either. But we do know football's king in the room, Rip, and quarterbacks are king when it comes to football.
That's right.
4 to go in that quad, 6 to go in that single for the quarterback room. Quarterback room, maybe high roller or speed flex, but this is one of the few series we ever have, Rip, where we can gather a Tom Brady, a Peyton Manning, a Joe Montana, a Joe Burrow, all in the same series.
The greats, the legends, the icons. How many Mount Rushmores could we put together?
So many.
From this alone.
Right? So, what's up, guys? That Marino is fire. It is fire. I know, Dan, you're a Bucks guy. We got Baker Mayfield on the fire, custom splatter Bucks speed flex as well. And that's still in there. Trevor Lawrence for the new school guys on the custom authentic. We got the golf splatter. But again, the big item in the room, I can probably count on one hand in my 5 years here, Rip, that we've had a inscribed Tom Brady helmet. We almost never get Tom Brady inscriptions. You know why that is? Because it costs $1,000 more to put that on the helmet.
Mo letters,
retail
mo numbers,
value
mo
for
green.
a Tom Brady authentic usually with an autograph. I mean, Brady's signature alone's worth over $2,000. Every inscription he adds on, $1,000 more. This is a $3,700 helmet, guys, for the greatest of all time, Tom Brady. Look at what the Super Bowl MVP is going for on the Bucks helmet on Fanatics, $3,700. The 2 inscription helmet going for $4,700. So that's why I get that estimate of $1,000 per inscription. something we almost never see in the break room for Tom Brady. So that's why you want to take advantage of the GOAT here in the break room. And again, it's not $400 in the high roller or $170 in the Speed Flex single where Brady normally resides, Rip. It's only $95 in the single break. $95.
Yep.
You want that Merino closer
I
to
just
you?
want to see it a little bit.
All right, Rip. Rip is like dying to get this Merino helmet.
We don't have to do. No one needed to know this.
Here you go, bud.
Why you gotta put my business out there like
Because I want to show you how much you like this helmet. Put the Brett Favre back in front as Rip examines his Dan Marino custom
that?
flex.
Like the Favre, the painted, torn portion is like a nice, very cool, different texture to the matte finish of the.
Charles says, I can see some kid not carrying their sign and wearing them to play. Yeah. I mean, when I was a kid, I got my baseball glove signed by Joe Creedy and I played in it. So that's kind of what happens, Charles. I mean, you could play with one of them. I know somebody likes the Mike Trout cleats because that single's down to one to go, right?
That's right.
So we are coming up on that single. We are one spot to go as we are looking for Mike Trout in that series. Have you pulled a soccer item in the multi-sport yet?
Not myself, no.
Okay, you haven't seen one, have you? 'Cause there's a soccer item, and I want to know what it is.
It was Joe Aguilar and myself pulled the Xavi Alonso.
Xavi Hernandez.
Xavi Hernandez, excuse me.
Xavi Alonso's a different player.
Yeah, that's somebody else.
At Real Madrid versus
yes.
Barca. No, I'm talking about there's a soccer spot in this current series.
Oh, in this?
Yeah.
No.
I want to know what that soccer is, man.
No idea.
I cannot wait to see. I'm excited. Rip can't stop touching the Merino.
Yes, I can.
He's fanboying.
Yes, I can.
Can you blame him? I know I can't blame him. These helmets are awesome, guys. Cannot blame Mr. Rip Camelucci about his Dan Marino passion. Look at him. He's just smiling. Look at kid at the candy store, Rip. Kid at the candy store. Hey now. Hey now.
You're an all-star. Get your game
Come on.
Go play.
The Marino was in the quarterback room. It was the only headliner we've pulled that's photoed so far. Every single item, guys, in this quarterback room series is still available except for the Dan Marino Custom Flex. Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Roger Staubach, Trevor Lawrence, Joe Burrow, Baker Mayfield, Terry Bradshaw, Drew Brees, Bo Nix, Brett Favre, Justin Herbert, Dak Prescott, Jared Goff, Kurt Warner, Joe Montana. We got 17 headliners left in 26 boxes. The great Y.A. Tittle. Extremely rare autograph in the room. Y.A. Tittle.
Not a name I expected to see when I woke up this morning.
Yelverton in the house. So let's go. Let's get those next 4 spots filled up for Rip. That's right, Charles Nelson. 4 more spots for Rip's 4 more years. I heard, Charles, if we don't get that quad done this show, we're going to rescind Rip's contract.
What the heck? What? No, what the?
Start talking about the quad. I'm just kidding, Rip.
Well, I mean,
I'm just kidding.
Speaks for itself, but we can go there.
We do have about an hour minimum left for this show. Definitely with those 4 spots. We'll be gone by 2 o'clock. I am not too worried about that in that quarterback room quad. 1 to go in that multi-sport single. Let's get that done. Guys, question for the chat. What do you guys most want to see in the break room? In particular, in the quarterback room and the multi-sport. Let me put it this way. What do you most want to see besides Brady? Because for me, Rip, there's a few items that stand out. The Peyton Manning football.
Yep.
Because I love Peyton Manning. We don't see footballs often in the room. That's got to be up there. I love this Baker Mayfield custom speed flex. That is very, very clean for the Bake Show. And then I got to say the Mike Trout cleats, Rip.
Yeah.
These are must-see items in the multi-sport. Those are probably my top 3, not counting the Brady. How about you?
Hard to argue. I try and smuggle the Ovechkin in there, to be honest.
The Zamboni.
And the Schwarber jersey. The licensed Philly jersey. Runner-up to MVP this year in the NL.
Runner-up to incredible player.
Hey, well, yeah, exactly. Ain't no shame in that game right there, man.
We got baseball right now. Come and get it. Kyle Schwarber, Mike Trout. Got some great baseball stuff. Jacob deGrom, the great pitcher. So if you want baseball, get that multi-sport. And I will say this about the multi-sport.
which is coming up.
So I will say this on the multisport. We are going to have an all baseball series here soon.
Yeah.
It will be priced a little bit less than the multisport, but it will not have something as good as Mike Trout cleats. So if you're a baseball fan, this is the best of the best. I like the different stuff. Cleats, Zamboni. We'll get it there, Ashley. In the multisport, get your spots.
You know how we roll.
We rock and roll here. That's coming up, by the way. Multisport single. So enjoy those hidden gems. A lot of good hidden gems, Trevor. You know what, Charles? Why not 4 years to Dom and Rib both? ¿Por qué no los dos? We have a lot of shows all day. Don't have to give 4-year contracts to one person. We can give them to both guys.
Both
of them. Multisport single. Go ahead and drop me a box number. I will say this, Rip. When I first started here, there was a lot of turnover in the company. There's been a lot less turnover last few years.
Apple turnovers?
I do like Apple turnovers. The break staff has been more consistent, and that's because we love working with you guys here. It's because of the customers. They make this place an awesome place to be. Who's got a box number in the multi-sport single? Who's got a box number? Otherwise, we'll go to the wheel. We got Matthew Davis, 40 Glenn, Carson Chun, James Stanhope, Chris Leggett, Corey Doback, and JR Westmoreland. JR with 3. I love that name. Westmoreland.
Good name.
JR Westmoreland. Box 3 coming up. JR Westmoreland. We'll get 3 off the multi-sport here. I was like, is that right? But yeah, that is correct. That whole section 4 to 9 is gone. Everybody wants that section, Rip. Interesting. All right, guys, we'll go 6 times on the way for the multi-sport. Let's rock, let's roll here in the UA live break room. All righty. We got 3, 4, 5, and 6. Is Allen Iverson number 3 in box 3, Rip? We'll find out. Corey Doback has the Dallas Cowboys, Chicago Cubs spot, and the boxing spot. Corey's got the LA Angels, those Mike Trout cleats, Philadelphia 76ers, and Cincinnati Reds here. Minnesota Vikings, St. Louis Blues, and San Antonio Spurs is J.R. Westmoreland. We got Carson Chun in the Broncos, Mariners, Soccer, and Boston Bruins. Matthew Davis has the Manning family, the Capitals, the Guardians, and the Lakers. We got James Stanhope, Rams, Phillies, Hurricanes, Blackhawks. Then we got the Pirates, Knicks, and Giants, and White Sox for 40. Then we got the Devils, Rangers, Film, and Oakland A's for Chris here. Good luck, guys. Multi-sport number 5 coming up. What do we got? This is nice, Rip. This is so nice and so rare that I might have to bust out your displaying skills, perhaps.
Ooh.
So for people that don't follow the memorabilia game all that closely, you might not know this, but this guy does not sign autographs often. It's a very, very rare autograph. It's one of the best centers of all time. The Knicks legend, maybe the best Knick of all time, you could argue. How about Patrick Ewing on the Knicks jersey?
Madison Square Garden icon.
I mean, if it wasn't for Michael Jordan, this guy would have a championship. This guy would have an MVP, a Dream Team member on the Knicks jersey. Patrick Ewing, Knicks spot, 40 Glenn. Congrats on the Ewing jersey. So very nice. Very, very nice on the Patrick Ewing.
Well, Putton, the box itself wouldn't fit in the mystery box, so we got him hanging out.
Yeah, so just to clarify, Putton, just
they're
so you
still
know.
available. It'll be a piece of paper in the box that'll say, hey, you won the Trout shoes.
It's going to be a piece of paper saying you won the Trout shoes. So they don't fit in the box. They actually probably, to be honest with you, We could fit the cleats in the box, but they could get damaged.
Well,
and we take
also-
care of our memorabilia.
They come with the shoebox, and I know our sneakerheads, out there, they need those shoe boxes as well.
It
So the
says Trout on
shoebox
it.
wouldn't
So,
fit in the mystery
just to
box.
clarify, the shoebox would not fit.
Yeah.
That will come with a piece of paper, putting for birdie. It's going to say, congratulations, you have won Mike Trout cleats.
Yeah.
So those are definitely still out there. This is Patrick Ewing, though. 11-time All-Star,
Patrick Ewing.
7-time All-NBA, one of the best players of all time. 21 points, 10 rebounds, roughly his average for his career. The great Patrick Ewing.
New York basketball. They always say basketball is just in general better whenever the Knicks are good.
And they're good right now.
I don't disagree with that.
Your lookalike, Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, big body Brunson.
Brunson's trying to pass up Patrick Ewing as the best Knick of all time. Has some work to do.
Making a case.
He's doing great. Has a lot of work to do.
He's putting
though.
the case together, though. You
Doing
gotta
very
start
well.
somewhere. You gotta
Right?
start somewhere.
Nice job, 40.
Bing bong.
Do you know my favorite Knick of all time?
Who?
Can you guess?
Charles Oakley.
I didn't get to watch him with the Knicks because that was well before my time.
Willis Reed.
Phil Jackson.
Oh, Phil Jackson.
Former NBA champ with the
Of
Knicks as
course.
a player.
Man, it
I love Phil Jackson as a Bulls fan.
absolutely. And it was always just so crazy to see him like in relation to other players because it's just like it's such a stark reminder. It's like, oh yeah, that guy also definitely played.
Because he was tall.
Yeah.
He was super
Yeah,
tall.
you'll watch, see some coaches now. It's like, oh, Eric Spoelstra, you definitely came from the video room.
Right? Nothing better than meaningful games at the Mecca. That's
Yeah.
true, Bob. That is quite possibly the most famous arena in basketball history, maybe the most famous arena in all of sports history.
They trademarked it.
Pretty iconic.
They literally trademarked it.
Can you do your magic, Rip?
Yep.
I'll defer to you on this jersey here. If you need to move LaShawn McCoy, you can. Actually, you can move Brett Favre.
Yeah.
He was the last show.
He's had his time.
He's had his time. A lot of Brett Favre recently. So we'll make sure we display the Patrick Ewing jersey, Rip Camelucci. I know I couldn't do this. I defer to you on this. The Camelucci display master. So beautiful jersey on Patrick Ewing, though. Awesome hit, 40 Glenn for $87. I would call that a steal in that multi-sport. An absolute steal on Mr. Patrick Ewing. 2 to go in that quarterback room single, guys. $95 for a Tom Brady helmet worth about $3,700 as possible. I think it looks good, Red.
Yeah.
It's like a peak C. Looking nice. You kind of got the orange to match the orange on the Knick.
Orange and blue.
And the orange on the Merino as well.
It's a good sports color, turns out.
It is a good sports color.
Not one of my favorite colors, but boy, does it work.
Bears color, too.
Yeah.
Now, works well, the orange. So who's getting that quarterback room sold out? 2 spots to go in that one, guys. That is coming up next. All quarterbacks, all fire, all the time here in the UA Live Break Room. So, 30 people watching across all 3 platforms.
A 30-30?
Get those break spots. Uncle Kamen needs you. Get those break spots. It's an inside joke with Dom. Whenever I point Rip, they buy in immediately.
Is that what happens?
It's that, see, it just happened.
Science?
It's a science,
Oh my
man.
God.
It's either that or the quarterback room break being so
That's
good.
pretty creepy.
Could be one or the other.
Pretty
So there you go. Michael Baldwin getting in, putting us at 1 spot to go in that quarterback room break.
Michael.
Could be a Tom Brady, could be a Joe Montana, could be a Peyton Manning. Where do you land on the second best quarterback of all time? Are you a Manning or a Montana guy? Or are you going to try to go Marino on me, Mr. Dolphin over there? Because I know Dom and I have this debate. We're on opposite sides. I'm a Manning, he's a Montana. We know the GOAT's Brady.
I always say to be the GOAT that inspired the GOAT is something pretty special.
So you're Montana.
In Joe Montana. But I saw some great Peyton Manning games with my own eyes, man.
It's easy to go with the guy you saw, right?
You know, it'd be fun to see what Joe Montana would do with the likes of Reggie Wayne, Marvin Harrison, Brandon Stokely, Dallas Clark, all those guys, Edgerrin James as well. The same way it would be great to see what Peyton Manning could do with Jerry Rice.
Well, I think of it for Peyton Manning, to me, the most impressive season for me for Peyton Manning was 2013 with the Broncos. Because he had Demaryius Thomas, Julius Thomas, Eric Decker, and he put up 55 passing touchdowns. So I think, I know we talk about Harrison, but He had lesser guys than that. His best season ever was with the Broncos. So I'm a Manning guy as well. I think, Montana played on better overall 49er teams. You really can't go wrong with either. It's like choosing between your first and second dog, Rip, which is always hard. Maybe not for you, but for a lot of people. Manning has 5 MVPs.
That's also what I was going to bring up.
Montana, I think, has 2 MVPs.
5 MVPs in the era of Brady.
That's a lot.
Is
and
again,
even like that cross-reference, like early in his career, Favre and Warner. Later in his career, we also had Rodgers and Breeze. Roethlisberger.
A lot to fight.
Roethlisberger didn't even get an MVP because of all those guys.
Yeah.
Breeze didn't get an MVP because of Peyton Manning. Yep. Packer fan Trev is a Manning guy.
We had it good.
There you go.
We had it real good.
We still have it good, though.
We do.
The current class of Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Josh
Goff,
Allen,
man.
Joe Burrow. This dude right here. Look, I'm a Chief fan, and this guy's one of the few guys that has beaten Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. But I hate to see guys getting injured. I really want this guy to be healthy because this guy's going to have an iconic career.
Yes.
The great Joe Burrow. We sold out?
Yep.
Thank you, guys. Quarterback room single coming up. Single and ready to mingle here in the break room. Usually takes a second on the page. You do have it as 8, though, right? Yeah, you have it sold out?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I have it on auto replenish, so.
Okay.
That's why it's at 8.
Okay, I got you. No, it's saying 1 out of 8, but it's taking a second.
Oh,
Quarterback room single coming up. Go ahead and drop me a box number, guys. Now it says 8 out of 8. Yep. Perfect. So our third quarterback room single, looking for Brady, Montana, Manning, Breeze. We got box 3 from Christy. Thank you, Christy. We'll do box 3 in the quarterback room. One of my favorite quarterback numbers, 3, because that's what Drew Lock used to wear. He switched to 2 now, but he was 3 at Mizzou and 3 with the Broncos. Super Bowl champion Drew Lock. Also a famous number 3, Russell Wilson, who's in this series, not even a photoed headliner. I was talking about NFC West, Kurt Warner, Joe Montana. Russell Wilson also NFC West.
Well, maybe.
Right? Oh, it could be a Giant, it could be a Steeler. Yeah, that's true. Although we have NFC East and AFC North as well options. So Mike Monar, Chris Leggett, Christy Hanley, Amanda Keel, Michael Baldwin, and Corey Doback. Good luck, guys and gals. Quarterback room single number 3. My Hawks old quarterback. Well, that answers my question. Christy's a Seahawk fan. What's up, Christy? Congrats on that Super Bowl championship this year. The 12s Seattle Seahawks. Only one number 3 in sports, says Bob. There's a lot more than one iconic number 3. When I think of number 3, actually, I think of Allen Iverson, who's in the multi-sport series. Not sure which one Bob is thinking of. Probably Babe Ruth.
Knowing Bob. Might be Babe Ruth.
I'm a Drew Lock guy. Sophie Cunningham at Mizzou. Shout out to Ladies Sports. Babe Ruth is the most iconic number 3. There's a lot of good ones. Danger Russ, for example. Born and raised at 12 for life, says Christy. There you go. Well, that's a really, really awesome fan base, the Seattle Seahawks. All right, 5, 6 clicks. We got Christy Hanley in the NFC North. NFC South is Amanda Keel, Michael Baldwin. We have NFC East. We got Christy Hanley, NFC West. Mike Monar, AFC North. We got Christy Hanley, AFC South. Corey Dobeck, AFC East. And Chris Leggett, AFC West. You see that comment in the chat, Rip?
Yeah.
Rip will look into it, High Tide. Thank you for the order number, my man. 2941. It probably did happen because I'm looking at the order numbers. That probably did happen, High Tide, but Rip will confirm when he gets a second. So I'm looking at the orders right now. We're on 294, 285, 293. So that's like 150 orders ago. So I'm going to assume that happened for sure. All right, what do we got next? Oh, this is a little different. A little different. I like this, Rip.
Okay.
We have the first ever freshman to win the Heisman Trophy.
There you go.
Johnny Football, Money Manziel on the Cleveland Brown jersey. So that is not a headliner. So the headliner ratios just got better. Mike Monar, Starter Magic, Johnny Football on the Browns jersey with that Beckett QR code. So not TB this time, Corey, but Tom Brady survives another break. Come and get him in that quad. Bob says 2 iconic NFL fan bases, the 12s and Bills Mafia, very iconic. Obviously, there's a lot more than 2 iconic, but those are 2 of the most iconic fan bases. Nice job, Mike. Congrats on Johnny Manziel. Very, very nice. Don't get this in the break room often, Rip, so I like it.
Do not.
I like it. A guy ahead of his time with, he back in his era, it was illegal to get paid. He got paid anyway and still, for the most part, avoided any trouble, legal trouble at least, in regards to getting paid. Other things, Johnny Manziel, he was a fun dude. We'll put it at that. Nice jersey right there for Mike.
We are 2 to go in that QB quad. 2 to go.
4 chances at Tom Brady, 4 boxes coming out, and we have every headliner left but Dan Marino and secondary Reno Cunningham. Wrong order number. There you go. So we'll look at that new one, High Tide. That one sounds a little bit more newer. Again, I'll let Rip look that up when he gets a second. A little bit more newer there with that 267. 4 headliners coming in the quad, says Dan. Well, that is actually not unlikely. It is very possible, Rip, because we have 17 headliners in 25 boxes. Are you ready to be impressed?
Impress me.
68% chance at a headliner.
Wow.
Do you know how I did that?
Wow. Math?
But how?
Mental?
Yeah.
Okay.
25 boxes, 4 times 25 is 100. 4 times 17, 68. How about that?
How about that?
So 68% chance at a headliner, guys, in the quarterback room. I'll do one better. 60% chance at a photoed headliner. Every single photoed headliner left except for Dan Marino. Then we have all these secondary headliners left except for the Cunningham jersey we pulled earlier. So all these names very much out there. We get that quad done. We're down to 21 boxes, and we are off and running in the quarterback room.
That is Double Break Multi-Sport Mixer number 4. That is 5 to go. Has not happened yet. There,
all right,
Josh.
so High Tide, that break will happen maybe this show, maybe the 3 p.m. show. If not, then for sure the 6 p.m. show. 5 to go in that multi-sport double, my man. We're going 4 for 4 on photoed headliners.
That's the spirit.
You know what? Put it out there in the ethosphere. You guys have seen this on the show multiple times. You put it out there. You put the good vibes out there. Good things happen. So that's the idea. I'm going to go 3 for 4 as far as photoed headliners. That's my prediction. I'm playing the odds. Because
so
mathematically, most likely scenario, 3 out of 4 photoed headliners.
So many, though.
So, all right. How about this? Want to have some fun? I'm going to guess what they are before the boxes come out. I'm going to Beetlejuice this thing, Rip.
All right, Comstradamus.
I'm going to go, I'm feeling Cowboys and Broncos. Going Roger Staubach, Dak Prescott, Bo Nix coming up in this next quad. Those are my predictions.
Okay. And who's the unlisted?
Jim McMahon.
Jim McMahon.
No, you know what? Change that. Joe Theismann. I'm going to put it into existence. Joe Theismann. Look at Rip's face. He's like, what? What do you think? What do you think?
If you hit Marino and Theismann in the same show,
Well, look.
It's been a good year. Let's put it that way, Common.
Jim McMahon and Joe Theismann are both good guesses because they're often in the quarterback room.
Yes.
And they're almost never headliners, which is how good the quarterback room is, by the way. Super Bowl champion quarterbacks, a league MVP, and Joe Theismann hiding in the Anmore section.
Dan, do you think you know what boxes they're in?
Baker, Brady, Montana, and Herbert. So Dan says, I'll do you one better. It's pretty good. Obviously, he's a Bucs fan, so he wants Baker and Brady, and then Montana and Herbert, 2 incredible quarterbacks for the guesses. How about this? How about this? I will give $10 in store credit to anyone in the quarterback room quad that guesses what the items are. $10 per correct guess, only for people in the break. So you can still guess if you're not in the break, but you will not get the store credit. For example, if Dan gets those 4, I'm guessing Dan's in the break, Rip?
Yep.
He would get $40 in store credit. It says, my numbers have been fire lately. So maybe let him pick. We'll see. Someone could beat him, though, Rip. Someone could beat him. Only one headliner, says Bob. Bob is not playing the math. The OG TB12, Terry Bradshaw. It's a 4-time Super Bowl champion. Bob, like, I don't want to carry the one in the math, but Bob, correct me if I'm wrong, you did actually watch Terry Bradshaw play in the 70s. Like, on TV at least. Not saying you went to the, old Heinz Field or whatever it was called at the time.
Three Rivers? No,
Three
that's
Rivers,
where
I don't know. Bob would have grown up watching Terry Bradshaw. Says, absolutely. Were you a Bradshaw fan, Bob? I mean, he won 4 Super Bowls in the 70s. Hard not to be a Bradshaw fan. Yeah, it was a teenager, says Bob. So Bob is the Joe Namath, Bob Greasy, Terry Bradshaw. That's the era that Bob was watching as a teenager.
I can just imagine Bob Boulay in like a leather greaser jacket. I know it's the 70s, but, the nostalgia was strong then.
Bob was looking good, man. Franco Harris and Lynn Swan fan, the immaculate reception with Franco Harris. Lynn Swan, by the way, Bob, in the practice squad. The other night I won an AP back-to-back, and Amon Ryan just 2 spots. Well, someone's heating up right now, sounds like. 1 to go in that quad. 1 to go in that quad. If you're in that break, get your guesses in here, guys, for sure. Harris, a Happy Valley grad out of Penn State. 2 APs, says Dan. Well, I'll tell you what. One thing I can say, Dan will not win Adrian Peterson in that quarterback room break. Why? Because Adrian Peterson was not a quarterback. So no APs this time.
He was not. That is just a fact of the matter.
Right? Huge Franco Harris fan, says Packer fan Trev. We have had Franco Harris in the room before. Obviously, not a very common signature because Franco passed away a couple years back. We've had him in the room before. I'm sure we'll get him again. But Lynn Swan is currently in that practice squad break. Come and get Lynn Swan. 1 to go in the quarterback room quad. Who's going to close it out? Who wants some closer magic here in the break room? 4 boxes coming out. 4 quarterback autographs. One thing I've been trying to do here recently, Rip, I know we always talk about the autograph value, like a Tom Brady helmet worth $3,700 with an inscription. Keep this in mind for the collectors out there. Everything you get in this break room is already certified for you. I just saw one of these cert companies is raising their cert prices from $40 to $160 an item, Rip.
What?
That's what I saw.
From $40
to $160 to get certed.
Where do they get the right?
I don't know, but that's what's happening. So keep that in mind. If you win something, maybe you got to get certified, authenticated. Everything here in the room already certified, already authenticated. So that's another cost. Everything here, free shipping as well. So we're slashing costs at every turn, Rip Camelucci. There's a Harris statue at the terminal at Pittsburgh International. Very cool. Very, very cool, Bob. And we are sold out. Thank you, guys. Quarterback room quad coming up. Go ahead and drop me 4 box numbers. Come on, Theismann time. There you go. And Bob probably saw the same thing I saw. We got 4, 5, 20, and 26 from Dan. 4, 5, 20, and 26 coming up. Thank you, sir. 4 boxes on the way here in the quad break. Alrighty. Lauren Benjamin, Corey Doback, Christy Hanley, Corey Doback, Alfredo Lashoto, Dan Jabba, J.R. Westmoreland, Amanda Keel. There you go. Bob would know. Obviously, certain companies charge more for autograph certifications than others. And, you know, very, very rarely do prices go down over time. So that's just the way the market works, unfortunately. But here in the break room, you can win Tom Brady helmets for as low as $95 in the quarterback room.
You ain't got to do all that at once now.
Right?
Come on.
6 times on the way for the quad spot. 4, 5, and 6. Lauren Benjamin. They charge more for Mickey Mantle than Bucky Dent. Well, that makes sense. Mickey Mantle's a little bit more iconic than Bucky Dent, or a lot more iconic. Lauren Benjamin, NFC North. NFC South is Corey Doback. Amanda Keel, NFC East. Christy Hanley, NFC West. Dan Jabba, AFC North. Alfredo Lashoto, AFC South. J.R. Westmoreland, AFC East. Corey Doback, AFC West. I did offer up $10 in store credit per correct guess, only if they're in the break. Dan is the only guy that's guessed so far. So I want to get those last-minute guesses in. Lauren, Corey, Amanda, Christy, Alfredo, JR. Get them in now. You are in a correct spot, Alfredo. Peyton Manning spot, Trevor Lawrence spot. Those could be some good items, my man, in the AFC South. I know you wanted the Brady spot. You were close there, but those are some good spots if you ask me. I know personally that AFC South spot for that Peyton Manning football, I think it's pretty cool, Rip. Pretty cool. All right, we'll start with 4 here. Box 4. Come on, Burrow, says Dan. Yes, very true, says Alfredo. I mean, only one person gets Brady, but the rest of you guys can still get some great stuff. What do we got here? What do we got here? We have ourselves the Madden GOAT. It's Michael Vick on the Falcon Mini, the 4-time Pro Bowler, maybe the greatest running quarterback of all time, Corey Doback, NFC South. Before this break, it was a 17-25 chance at a headliner. It's now 17-24, Rip. The headliner ratios just got better with the Michael Vick coming out. You're welcome, Alfredo, my man. Want to put those good vibes out there for you, brother. Obviously, especially, you know, here's the great thing about this break, Rip. It's still early enough in the series where there's headliners in pretty much every single division.
Yep.
So there's no such thing as a bad division early in the series, which is why I recommend always play early in these series when there's more headliners out there.
It's the way to go.
And they usually follow that recommendation. So the customers usually do follow that. Nice matte. Yeah, the matte black. Very, very clean on Michael Vick Falcon Mini with that Beckett QR code. MV7. Cheat code in Madden. No doubt.
Hokey.
Vatek, that's right. Virginia Tech Hokie. All right, we get a quick drink of water here in our second box coming up in the quarterback room.
Everybody, let's drink water together. Hydrate, my homies. That's
right. Got to be hydrated to do this show, Rip. That's for sure. All right, second box. This one feels a little heavier, if you catch my drift. This one feels a wee bit heavier. What do we got here? This one smells funny, too. I was talking about smells earlier.
Yeah.
Smell this box, Rip. Doesn't it smell funky?
It does.
It smells funky. I know we don't have COVID because our smells are good, Rip.
It smells like paint.
Oh! Let's go! It gets even better in the NFC South.
Yeah,
We got the splatter.
Oh, my God.
Baker Mayfield Speed Flex.
That is splashy.
With the blue visor. Splatter, all aboard the Bake Show. The Pro Bowl quarterback. Very, very nice. Mayfield right there. So that's actually going to be $10 for Dan. He guessed Baker Mayfield. Awesome lid. Corey Doback with 2 in a row in the quad here. Good with Vic. Great with Baker Mayfield. That a boy. Corey. Man, oh man. The Bake Show. How about this, Rip? I'm going to keep this theme going for just the quad break. How about this?
Okay.
Any quarterback room quad in the noon show and the 3 p.m. show, if you get in the break and guess the item that comes out, we'll give you $10 in store credit per correct guess. That's only for the quad version of the break.
Okay.
Not the single, not the double. You can still guess if you want.
Quad exclusive.
Quad exclusive store credit in the quarterback room. What a hit. What a hit.
Look at the texture on that, too.
This is nice. I like this.
That's
A little bit of
awesome.
extra splatter on the pewter power flex. And the blue visor, my favorite. How about that? So, very, very nice. Corey Doback, Baker Mayfield in the break room.
Oh.
Boomer Sooner, Heisman winner,
Yep.
has found his NFL home in Tampa Bay. And he has been baking, no doubt, in Tampa. Bake without the receivers last year.
Yeah.
Gets a little bit more healthy receiving core. Go bake some more on his way to an NFC South title this year, Rip Camelucci. Dan's numbers, that fire indeed.
Bake me a cake as fast as you can.
Right? All right, what do we got next? What do we got next here in the break room? This one also is not light. I'll put it that way, Rip. Not light. Oof. This is nice. This is nice.
How nice.
How many feet in a mile?
Oh, jeez. A lot.
I'll tell you the answer.
521,500 feet.
The answer is 5,280. The 5280 mile high Denver Bronco authentic of the winningest quarterback for the first 2 years of his career. Bo knows, Bo Nix, Corey Doback.
Okay, Corey.
He bought 2 spots in the quad. He's got 3 dubs already. Congrats on the Bo Nix this time. My man, Daddy Dan. How about Corey Doback in the house?
Work with me, bro.
My man, Corey. What did you have for breakfast this morning, Corey? Whatever it was, it's working, buddy. Do let me know. Bo Nix authentic. That is nice. I think for the sake of the table, I can replace LaShawn from this one.
Oh, sure.
Let's do that. We can go this in for LaShawn. The beautiful, beautiful Bronco authentic Bo Nix. Yes, finally. Thanks, guys. You're welcome there, Mr. Birdie. You know what? You're not getting a birdie here. You're getting a hole-in-one in this break, my man. Hole-in-one type break here in the room. 3 helmets in the quad for Corey Doback. That is nice. That is very nice. One more to go. One more to go. We are not finished yet. Not finished yet here in the quarterback room quad. Another big boy coming up, Rip Camelucci. Another big boy.
I thought this was a mixer.
There's a little theme in this break. Besides the quarterback theme, let's splatter Jared Goff again.
Wow.
The custom Lion Speed Flex splatter right here, Lauren Benjamin. Awesome, awesome lid. Number 2 in pass yards and passing touchdowns last season. Very, very clean. Jared Goff Flex for Lauren Benjamin. The sweep is off the table, but an awesome, awesome break for Lauren and Corey. Both coming out victorious in that quad. Nice job, guys. Round of applause for Corey and Lauren in that QB quad. Very nice. Lauren had 1 spot, 1 speed flex. Corey had 2 spots, 2 authentics, and a mini plus a speed flex. Definitely both making out nicely with their Benjamins in this break. Pun intended for Lauren. Pun intended. All right. Well, that was cool, Rip Camelucci. That was cool. But no Brady yet, though. No Manning, no Montana, no Kurt Warner, no Drew Brees, no Terry Bradshaw. Oh, by the way, Rip, I was right. 3 for 4 on headliners.
Yep.
I was correct. I was playing the odds. Mathematically, that was the most likely scenario. I was odd playing. Well, look, if you're so on fire with numbers, Dan, you might think about buying out a quarterback room single. You win a speed flex or a Brady, you could profit if you're that fire right now. Cameron asking if Lauren wants to trade for the Jared Goff. Awesome speed flex for Mr. Goff in the break room. I got you, no problem, Dan. Play as much as you can, brother. It was just a thought, but no problem at all. Obviously, spend as much as you can. If you can't spend no more, that's okay. I do always say, though, Rip, the best place for disposable income, Ultimate Autographs. No better place for that extra income than this break room.
Well, I mean, you could hardly call it, like, you're not, I wouldn't say you're disposing of your income here.
You could profit if you're lucky.
Right.
Right? So, quarterback room is now down to 21 boxes, and we got 14 headliners. 2 in 3 chance at a headliner in the quarterback room. This includes so many icons, so many awesome lids. We got the Joe Burrow in clean photo, Fanatic certified. Got a Roger Staubach, the greatest cowboy of all time, for the quarterback spot for me. Got a Trevor Lawrence custom drip authentic. Very clean. That could double up with that Peyton Manning ball. I believe the only replica photo name is Terry Bradshaw. 4-time champion on that rep helmet, Terry Bradshaw. I love this Flash Mini Justin Herbert with the 2020 NFL Rookie of the Year inscription. We do have this Drew Brees with the Super Bowl MVP inscription as well on the Mini. Here's that Peyton Manning football, 5-time league MVP with that silver ink. One of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Got a Brett Favre speed flex, 3-time MVP himself with that green and blue reflective visor. We are still looking for the Tom Brady guys, which again, this is a $3,700 helmet retail value. A Tom Brady retail value helmet with an inscription for an authentic $3,700 with the 7-time Super Bowl champion inscription. Can be won for as little as $95 in the quarterback room. We also have Dak Prescott, who was top 5 in just about every single quarterback stat this last season. Mr. Dak Prescott, that is very clean. We also have ourselves this Kurt Warner Salute to Service authentic with 2 inscriptions, Hall of Fame and Super Bowl MVP, who is number 1 all-time in playoff passing yards per game, Kurt Warner. Then lastly, a 4-time Super Bowl champion, a 3-time Super Bowl MVP, Mount Rushmore of quarterbacks, the great Joe Montana. Good afternoon, Michael Doble, cool guy in Jeep. Hope all is good, brother. 14 headliners and 21 boxes, all quarterbacks. Let's run that break back. We got 5 to go in our multi-sport double. We are down to 8 headliners and 15 boxes. The Mike Trout Nike baseball cleats, which retail at over $1,000 for the 5-tool superstar. We got the Ovechkin Zamboni, hockey's all-time leading goal scorer. Allen Iverson, one of the best pound-for-pound athletes. Jacob deGrom, the elite pitcher. Jordan Binnington with the beautiful blues notes on that hockey blues mask. Got a custom Kyron Williams speed flex. Terrific running back for the Rams and Notre Dame. Then Kyle Schwarber, number 2 in home runs last season on that licensed Philadelphia Phillies jersey. That double is 5 to go, ladies and gents. We also have our practice squad break, which is 4 to go in the double, 7 to go in the single, 4 headliners and 7 boxes, folks. Got a Brian Urlacher Flash Authentic. This is an awesome lid for one of the best linebackers of all time. Hall of Famer Lynn Swann, talking about the 70s Steelers earlier. One of the most integral parts of that team, the great Lynn Swann. Now we have the Earl Campbell. I would say everybody's got to have an Oiler in their PC. A few better than Earl Campbell on that classic Houston Oiler lid. Steven Jackson as well. A terrific Rams running back, secondary headliner, 4 headliners, guys, and 7 boxes in the practice squad. Jersey break 3 spots to go for $29. You can get yourself Hall of Famer Roger Staubach, the GOAT corner Deion Sanders, or Devontae Smith. 3 spots to go in that jersey single. And then lastly, this is a series I recommend not sleeping on, Rip, because the diamond helmets are all authentic helmets. It's the one series we offer right now that every single box is a full-size authentic helmet. Get those for $103 a spot. Get yourself a Ray Lewis Rave Authentic for the 13-time Pro Bowler, or get yourself anything in this break. All 4 helmets left will be really good. Authentic helmets worth the most money, no doubt. The diamond's the best bang for your buck in the break room. So it is 141. We are doing the quarterback room chase wheel spin at 155. We will rock and roll till 2 p.m. Rip. Unless we're super busy, then we'll go a little bit past 2 o'clock. But we do typically take a lunch break around 2 or so and regroup for the 3 p.m. show, which means if you want to keep the show going, get those orders going. I recommend the quarterback room personally, but definitely the practice squad could happen as well when the jersey break is happening, because that just sold out.
Yep.
So thank you, guys. Jersey single number 11 coming up. Go ahead and drop me a box number, guys. I do not want this to be the last break of the show. That's entirely up to you guys, whether that's the last one or not. I would love to knock out a couple more before we go. But if the orders are not hot, this could be the last break of the show before we regroup for the 3 p.m. show. I heard it's the same 2 guys at 3 p.m. Those
I like
knuckleheads, right? So it looks like 17 I'm seeing. 17 from Raisin Cane. Big fan of some Raisin Cane chicken. Can you blame him? I know I can't.
I had Popeyes last night for the first time in forever.
That's actually my favorite chicken place.
It
Popeyes hits.
It reminded me of Popeyes is good.
Yes. All right, we got ourselves Dan Jobbitt, Richard Kane, Bruce Talbot, Cameron Lee for the 11th jersey single here, guys. 6 times on the way for our spots. Good luck, good luck, good luck. 5 and 6. All right, Richard Kane, you've got the NFC North. NFC South is Cameron Lee. Dan Jobbitt as the NFC East. Bruce Talbot as the NFC West. Richard Kane, AFC North. Bruce Talbot, AFC South. Cameron Lee, AFC East and AFC West in the 11th jersey single, box 17 coming up. We got a headliner, one of the best receivers in football. Consistently a 1,000-plus yard guy. Heisman Trophy winner in college. Super Bowl champion. He delivered what was the dagger in the Super Bowl a couple years ago. The deep ball hurts to Devontae Smith. My Kansas City Chiefs were done after that. Awesome route runner. Awesome jersey. Very nice for Dan Jobbitt at NFC East. I still love 11 herbs and spices, says Bob. There you go. I love Herbert. How about that? Herbs in that quarterback room.
That's right.
Is that what they advertise? Popeyes 11 herbs? I mean,
No,
that's some good stuff.
That's KFC.
KFC's 11 herbs.
KFC's the 11 herbs and spices.
All right. Well, chicken places can be debatable. Best place for helmets and memorabilia?
No debate.
Not debatable. Ultimate autographs.
Right here.
So nice hit right there. I know Richard wanted the Eagle jersey as an Eagle fan. Called the right box. Did not get the right division, though.
I love those black alternates, too.
They're nice.
So good.
The Eagles have this tendency, Rip, where they make the Super Bowl, then they have a little bit of an off year. They still make the playoffs, then they come back and make the Super Bowl again. So if we're going by trend, they should be in the Super Bowl this year. They got a new OC, a very, very good football team. Eagles will very, very much be a Super Bowl contender. No doubt about that.
We will simply have to see. Wait and see.
Right? Bob likes the $4.99 roaster at Costco. I have something that will beat $4.99 roaster at Costco, Bob. $95 quarterback room single, $3,700 in value. Tom Brady with the 7-time Super Bowl champion. That beats any deal out there, Rip, if you snag that in the quarterback room.
And I can spin them around for you, too, if you still want it rotisserie style.
Ooh. Don't make me. I mean, we're about to eat lunch, but still, don't make me hungry. Devontae Smith on the jersey. Do you remember the store Dominic's back in the day?
No.
Oh, you weren't here in Chicago.
I was not.
Probably because you moved in Chicago. What year?
2014.
Yeah, Dominic's closed like probably right around that time.
Okay.
It's a chain, but I don't know if it's more local to Chicago or not. But
Okay.
they ended up like going out of business. But every Friday night they had like $5 large pizza, and you can even get like a topping, $5 pepperoni pizza from Dominic's. It was actually really good.
Okay, Dominic's.
So that was not Domino's, Dominic's.
Domino's.
So hoping for Dion. Well, you know what? You won. So definitely a good one, Devontae Smith. Not a bad consolation prize right there. Deion Sanders, though, 5 boxes left, still left in the jerseys. Mr. Primetime.
There you go. If trades always a thing.
I mean, I'm normally a helmet guy. You know me, I'm bougie rip.
You are.
But I love Deion Sanders and Roger Staubach. So when I'm saying get in the jerseys, you know there's some good stuff in there, right? You know some goodies in the jerseys if I'm saying it, right?
That's right.
So Bob probably sent you an email about food. I believe it. Bobby B. All right, guys, it is 1:47. What else are we doing? 5 spots to go in that quarterback room single. So I will give you guys till 2 o'clock, obviously, Rip. If this break it's got to be 1, maybe 2 to go. But if it's 3, 4, or 5 to go, we'll regroup that for the 3 p.m. show. I would love to get this done before we go, though. Otherwise, pre-fill for us in the next show, $95. I mean, I know I'm talking about Tom Brady helmet. $3,700 retail value. If you don't believe me, here's what a Fanatics.com Brady helmet's going with an inscription. Super Bowl MVP on a Bucs lid for $3,700. I would argue on a Patriot lid with a 7-time Super Bowl champion, that's even better, Rip. But let's be honest. All these other helmets are worth a lot more than $95 as well. Roger Staubach, Trevor Lawrence drip, Terry Bradshaw, 4-time champion, Brett Favre on a Speed Flex, Peyton Manning on a football. We don't get Peyton Manning all that often. We don't get footballs all that often either.
We don't.
So that's something very, very cool in my opinion. Dak Prescott still out there. Put some respect on Dak's name. You know me, I'm a Dak defender. That's my nickname. Part of the team with Dom. Dak defenders, man. This guy gets no respect in Dallas.
The Rodney Dangerfield of quarterbacks.
Incredible, incredible quarterback. I got a Kurt Warner, one of the best stories of all time. A guy that was bagging groceries at Hy-Vee, and then later on, Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP. Do you know Kurt Warner's idol growing up? Do you know who he idolized? It's the opening scene of his movie. They show this guy.
Haven't seen the movie. Favre?
Joe Montana.
Joe Montana. Well, everybody's idol was Joe Montana.
Tom Brady as well.
Come on.
Brady and Warner, which, by the way, how about some irony, Rip? Tom Brady, Kurt Warner in Brady's first ever Super Bowl, Kurt Warner's second. The Rams are one of the most biggest favorites in Super Bowl history. Ricky Prohl said, tonight a dynasty will be born. Sadly for him and the Rams, it was not the Rams dynasty that was born. It was the Brady Patriot dynasty that was born. That was the Adam Vinatieri kick, the Ty Law pick 6, the OG Super Bowl, Brady versus Warner, one of the first Super Bowls I remember watching as a kid, Rip. I think it was Rams Titans, then it was Ravens Giants, and then it was this one, Rams and Patriots, the third Super Bowl I remember watching.
There you go. God, that was a good one.
Do you have a first one you remember watching?
First Super Bowl I remember watching, it was the 49ers Chargers Super Bowl.
96.
Because the Dolphins were we should have beat the Chargers.
Yeah. We could have had young Marino.
Pete Stoyanovich. He wasn't so young then.
Right?
But
yeah.
Pete Stoyanovich.
Younger. Yeah, you're right. He wasn't young.
Shanked the kick.
Terrible.
And it was the first time I cried over football. In the AFC Championship
I'm sorry
game.
for bringing that memory up.
It's okay.
I'm sorry,
This is the
bud.
job. This is the job.
So
I'm doing my duty.
a lot of icons in here. A lot of icons in that quarterback room. 5 to go in that break. We also have the practice squad double is 4 to go. So keep it going. If we get these closed up by 2 o'clock, we'll break them. If not, we'll leave them for the 3 p.m. show. We do have the Chase wheel spin at 155 no matter what, though. So that'll be the wheel spin at 155 no matter what. So 27 people watching the show. Keep it going here in the break room. Is this what Bob sent you?
Yes.
Ooh.
A nice little game called Whose Sig Is It Anyway? AKA, who's that guy signing?
I don't know, Bob. Looks like a mini helmet.
Giants auction last night.
Okay.
Got Patrick Kane on a New York Giants helmet. Oh, wait, that's probably Patrick Kane right there. So I just gave it up to you.
Well, what's the relation?
Well, he's a New York Ranger now.
Okay, there you go. Makes sense.
Yeah.
I guess it makes sense. I know Bob has like some sort of
88,
hockey puck signed by Peyton Manning. That's Kane. Very cool.
Yeah. And we all know Bob loves that, like, off-center type, just,
Of course.
quirky stuff, as I do, too.
How could you not like the quirky stuff? We got the wheel spin list ready, I'm guessing?
Yes, sir.
So we'll do that here in a few minutes, guys, unless we close up some breaks. Chase wheel spin coming up here at 155 for the quarterback room. 27 people still watching. Now, I would love to get these breaks closed up before we go. Practice squad double, 4 to go. Jersey single, 4 to go. Quarterback room single, 5 to go. Best case, we close them. Multi-sport double, 5 to go. Worst case, though, Rip, buy your spots right now because the quicker you buy them, the quicker we have boxes to start the 3 p.m. show, right?
That's right.
So that is very, very cool. Had enough to get a single, says Dan. All right. Is that quarterback room or jersey for Dan?
QB room.
QB room. There you go. And that $95 could turn into a $3,700 helmet for the greatest quarterback of all time. We don't get a lot of Brady inscribed helmets, like maybe 5 in 5 years, Rip. We also don't get the slate Brady all too often. To be honest with you, we don't get the authentic all too often. We're so speed flex heavy. I like the authentic Brady.
Well, you're the bougie one.
I am bougie. We're very, very bougie here in the break room. So 7-time champ Tom Brady could be one for $95. That's crazy, Rip. Like, we always talk about winning with one spot's the spirit of the break room. As far as bang for your buck,
yeah, man,
a $3,700 helmet for
$95.
You can't beat that. So, and to be honest with you, I would do the same thing Dan would do. Like he says, honestly, if I hit Brady, it would be up for trade. If it's $3,700 retail value, you might get it for a little bit less, $3,500. But even if you want to do $3,500, like that could be like 7 helmets. Really.
Not many bigger trade ships than that.
Yes. You can take your family on a weekend trip if you sell it outright for money.
Yeah.
Like, even if you hate Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes as well, a very expensive signature. You hate those guys. You still want to win them.
What better way to further hate on them than to profit off of them?
Exactly.
That just feels good.
Feels real good.
That feels right.
Right?
And it might make you like him a little bit more.
He would trade it for a custom burrow. There you go.
Oh.
That'd be a nice move. I know it's not a custom Speed Flex, but if you like Joe Burrow, right here on the photo, wearing the Speed Flex rib. He's wearing the Speed Flex, Joe Burr. All right, about to be 155. We'll do the chase wheel spin. Then we'll talk about hit of the show. Then if nothing else is full or not within a spot or two to go, we'll hop off and regroup for the 3 p.m. show. Rip has to get his sandwich on, right? What do we got today?
Yeah, same old, man. I'm
Same
a
old,
creature of habit. I think actually it will be free this time.
Because you got punch cards?
The app. It's all in the apps. Always in the apps.
All right, guys, 155. Chase wheel spin coming up for the quarterback room. We got 64 people in here. Top name after 6 clicks gets a chase wheel spin and some bonus UA store credit. 6 clicks, Lauren Benjamin. Lauren won in this series, by the way. What did Lauren win? She won something really good, I think. The Jared Goff. So Lauren Benjamin, Jared Goff winner. You are also going to get a chase wheel spin Let us know what number you want to start on. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1. Whatever this wheel lands on, that's how much money you're getting in store credit. Lauren Benjamin. I'll give Lauren about 30 seconds here. I do spin better on 1, but if you have a lucky number, Lauren, give you about 30 seconds. And then head of the show discussion, Rip, which should be pretty interesting. Because we have 3 custom flexes, and we have a Patrick Ewing jersey. So I know what you're going to go with. But I want to see your 2 and 3, though. It'd be fun. All right, Lauren, let's spin for you first. Lauren, good luck, good luck, good luck. Oh, Lauren, you will not be disappointed.
Okay.
How about $95?
Okay.
The Chris Jones number, $95 in-store credit. Lauren, all about them 95 Benjamins here in the break room.
You know, Lauren, with that order that she won with, did something I love to see. I suggest it, and it's great to see it in practice. If you see something you like in a break, spread the cheddar. Lauren got spots, 2 spots in the single, 1 in the double, 1 in the quad.
For the quarterback room?
Panned out, yeah.
Well, that's a good point, because obviously when there's big items in the room, you're not guaranteed to win an item unless there's 1 box left and you buy all the spots. Right. But you want to be in the single, double, and quad to give yourself a better chance to be in the break where the big item comes out. She's in all 3 versions. She did her job. All right, head to the show, Rip. I'm going to go, let's go 6 through 4 first, and we'll pause. We'll go 3 to 1. Because I do think 3 to 1 is pretty obvious what the items are. As for what order they're in, though, that's the fun in its own. I'm going to go number 6, Devontae Adams. It's a replica helmet. I love the black and yellow. I'm going to go 5, Bo Nix. I'm going number 4, just because we don't see it often. Patrick Ewing jersey, my number 4. What do you got for me, my man? 6 through 4.
I got you a practice squad double is what I got you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, never mind then.
Yeah, never mind.
Okay. Well, excuse me.
Not to be sassy, sorry.
Practice squad double coming up.
I get sassy when I'm hungry.
All right, practice squad double. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys.
That's the last double.
Let's go. Actually, I think we're going to do another double because we took the quad down.
Oh, we did take the quad
Yeah.
down. Forget what I said.
But not many doubles
Not
left.
many. Not
Not
long
many.
for this world.
It'll be 5 boxes left. Probably 2 doubles after
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
And then a single, unless we do it otherwise. All right, William Sprott with 2 and 29. Love our guy, William. Good dude. Quick reminder for William, a Bronco fan. We got Bo Nix. Actually, Bo Nix just got pulled, excuse me.
Yep.
Peyton Manning,
Peyton
though, on
Manning,
football.
though.
I know it's going to be AFC South hit, but he was a Bronco as well.
He certainly was.
In the quarterback room, Peyton Manning. So 2 and 29 for the practice squad. Thank you, Sir William. All righty, this will be the last break of the show, unless something else closes up here real quick. If you guys do close up something else, we'll break it before we do our lunch break. Otherwise, if nothing is closed by the time we're done with this, and you head to the show discussion, this could be it for this show. Lauren Benjamin says, thank you. You're welcome, Lauren. Lauren's team, Rip, do you know her team? What's your squad, Lauren? Let us know. All right, 4, 5, 6 clicks here. All right, Cameron Lee has the NFC North. William Sprott, the NFC South, NFC East, NFC West. Cameron Lee, AFC North and South. Matthew Davis, AFC East. And then William Sprott, AFC West. 2 boxes coming up. We got 4 headliners and 7 boxes in the practice squad series. This has been a hot one all day today.
Man, it's a hot one.
Here's a guy that maybe will bring back some bad memories for you, Rip. I'm sorry, bud.
Oh, jeez.
Played on those Charger teams in the 90s. Pro Bowl running back, Natron Means.
Okay.
Very nice jersey.
A real roundabout Beetlejuicing right there.
JSA certified. We'll leave this one in here because we got that second box coming up. But it's the old school Navy jersey. I believe 94 was a Pro Bowler, over 1,400 yards rushing that year. Natron Means, like those refried beans for William Sprott. Congrats, William. Now 4 and 6 chance at a headliner in the practice squad. Ratios that we love to see. Not too shabby. And that is, yes, that's the Means jersey on that JSA cert. He was a bruiser. Yes, he was. Live in Florida, grew up in Cleveland, but looking for a Brady for my older son's birthday. Now, that's a heck of a present.
Yeah.
That's a heck of a present. Get in that quarterback room again with Tom Brady out there. But can't appreciate any good players. There you go. I mean, and what's great, too, tell your son that the helmet's worth $3,700, but win it for $95 in the quarterback room. Don't tell him you won for $95. Just tell him it's a $3,700 helmet. That's what you spent on it, right?
And make sure you hold it over their heads as well.
Yeah.
You know, really leverage that Brady helmet.
What did your dad or your uncle or your aunt or someone else in the family get you? How much did they spend on you for your birthday?
Oh.
This Brady's $3,700.
Oh, interesting.
You're the cool mom all of a sudden, Lauren. The cool mom. I know my mom never gave me a Tom Brady authentic as a kid. Hashtag missing out, Rip Camalucci.
Oh, your friend's got a car? Yeah, well, why don't you sell the Brady and get yourself a car?
You can get yourself a cheap car.
You can get a good down payment with that Brady.
You want to get an old used car, you can get it for a Tom Brady helmet, Rip. All right, next item coming up. This is a classic coming up, Rip.
Nice.
It's a classic.
And clean.
Very, very classic. The clean Houston Oiler authentic for the Pro Football Hall of Fame running back, Earl Campbell, AFC South Cameron Lee on that beautiful red face mask. How about it? Earl Campbell authentic. That is very, very nice.
How about it?
Cameron Lee in the house. So that leaves 5 boxes left. A Brian Urlacher authentic, a Lynn Swan authentic, and a secondary headliner, Steven Jackson. I love that look, says J Bo. Yes, very much. Sweet hit, Cameron. Super cool lid. Super duper cool indeed on the Earl Campbell. All right, Rip. Now we can do that to the show discussion. So actually, Earl Campbell has to enter the field.
Sure.
I'm actually going to surprise you because I love this Oiler helmet. So we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 items.
Just like we did in the last show.
So I'm going to go 7 Devontae Adams. I'm going to go 6 the Bo Nix. 5 the Earl Campbell. It's more unique. 4 the Patrick Ewing.
Blue ink, by the way, on the Ewing.
Yeah.
All right. While you're deliberating in your head, I'm going to go...
I'm stuck between Mayfield and Goff, but you go ahead.
I'm going to go 7, my Bo Nix.
Okay.
He won't be there for long. He's got a hell of a career ahead of him. I'm going to go Devontae on the Midnight Mode rep, number 6. Earl, number 5, because my goodness gracious, the blue Sharpie on that, mwah, chef's kiss. Yeah, at this point,
I made up my mind, by the way, but go ahead.
At this point, don't hate me. I'm going to go Baker, Ewing, Goff, Marino.
Okay. We'll go a little different.
Yeah.
So I went Ewing 4 because I heard the word blue and I saw the blue visor. So I'm going to go Goff 3. If this had a blue visor, I might go Goff, but not a blue visor. The red and blue, my 2 favorite colors as a kid. Red splatter, blue visor, Baker Mayfield 2. And then I got to respect Dan Marino. Dan Marino Custom Speed Flex, number 1 today with the blue and green color-changing visor, Dan the Man Marino.
As if there was any doubt.
So, a great, great cast of characters on this show, Rip. Final thoughts from you, brother, on what was a pretty epic noon show.
Pretty epic. I couldn't have said it better myself. The only thing left to do is to outdo ourselves yet again at 3 o'clock.
And pull Brady.
And pull that Brady. Or that Peyton.
$3,700
Why not
retail
both?
value.
Why not all of it?
Why
do
not?
it all.
21 boxes left. Happy to get that series done in the 3 p.m. hour. No doubt about that. All right, Rip, great job co-hosting, producing. Appreciate you, my man.
Great job, Kamen.
Great job to the customers, guys. Thank you so much for watching, chatting, and buying You guys are the best in the business. Awesome show. Nice job. Thank you, Packer fan Trev. UltimateAutographs.com where those break orders happen. Shows are live every single day, 9, 12, 3, and 6 p.m. Central Time on the Ultimate Autographs YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook channels. Also on at 10:30 on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. That's tonight, 10:30, and midnight on Friday. 32 shows a week, all of them awesome, all of them amazing. Thanks to you guys, the best customers in the business. We'll take a brief lunch break. 54 minutes, we're back. Kamen and Rip, 3 p.m. show from right here in the UA Live Break Room.